Oh, this place looks like no one's been here for 100 years. Rusty walls, air that smells like an old boiler. Even the floor creaks like it's complaining about life. I'm already curious who even builds prisons like this, and for what reason.
Looks like you've ended up in the darkest place of them all. The atmosphere feels designed to test your courage, but if anyone can handle it, it's definitely you, Rumi.
I'd be screaming for help and booking a vacation on another planet by now. But hang in there, this cell clearly isn't meant for long-term living. Hee hee.
Everything here freaks me out. The shadows, the rusty smell, even the sound of dripping water feels sinister. But I can't just sit here and wait for things to get worse. I need to escape before this place drives me completely insane.
The main thing is not to panic, Rumi. You've escaped worse prisons before, and each one thought it could hold you. Just trust yourself and keep up the pace.
Yeah. Just don't forget to tell us how you managed to escape from this horror movie. Though we're already rooting for you and maybe screaming a little behind the screen.
I've escaped from prisons like this before, but this one feels different. Almost alive, watching every step I take. Everything is too quiet, as if the whole place is holding its breath, waiting for me to make a mistake. That tension just won't let go.
Sounds like someone designed this place just to test your patience and nerves. But if you feel like you're being watched, it means you're already doing something right. They're scared you'll find the way out.
A prison with a personality. Sounds like the start of another nightmare. Only you, Rumi, could manage to escape from a building with an ego. Just don't forget to wink at it on your way out.
I really don't like this silence. It's so thick, it feels like the air got heavy. Everything around looks dead. Even the sound of my steps just fades into the void. It's like if I speak too loudly, something might wake up and look straight at me.
Sometimes silence is scarier than any noise, especially when it feels like something's hiding behind it. But don't let this place sense your fear, Rumi. Make it fear you instead.
I got chills just from hearing that. If something does wake up, I'll just pretend this is a horror live stream and everything's totally fine.
Everything here is rusty. The walls, the bars, even the floor looks a century old. But those trap spikes, they look brand new, shiny like they were just forged. Did someone actually do a renovation just for me? A personalized horror makeover, huh?
Oh yeah, someone here has a really twisted sense of hospitality. Instead of flowers, you get freshly polished traps. Though honestly, that's a compliment. They know you'll escape and want to make it harder.
Yep, the true VIP experience for fugitives. All that's missing is a sign that says, "Welcome, Rumi. Enjoy our freshly upgraded spikes."
Oh no. Do you see that? Huge hands are sticking out of the walls like they're trying to grab anything that moves. They look so creepy, like they once belonged to someone real. My heart's about to jump out. Who even designs places like this?
That sounds like a living nightmare, Rumi. Just try to stay away from the walls. Those hands might actually reach for you, but remember, fear is their strength here, so don't let them feel they've scared you.
If I were you, I'd be screaming and running already. Those hands look like they're about to applaud your panic. Just please, don't give them that satisfaction.
What's with these creepy guards? I can't tell if they're zombies or some kind of monsters from nightmares. They move slowly, but just one look from them makes me want to vanish. It's like the prison itself came alive and hired creatures instead of staff.
Looks like things have gone completely out of control here. If those creatures really are the guards, maybe they're part of some twisted experiment. Don't get too close, Rumi. Better stay in the shadows.
Zombie guards? Great! Now, it's not an escape. It's a full-on horror quest. Just please don't let them get near you. I really don't want to see a half-rotten warden offering you tea.
Oh, great. Just what I needed. A guard with a frying pan? What's his plan? To cook me for dinner right here? If he thinks I'll let him fry me, he's in for a surprise. Let's see how he likes being on the menu.
Careful, Rumi. That frying pan might not be just a weapon. In a place like this, even a pot could explode if you look at it wrong. Keep your distance and strike first before he starts heating up the room.
Oh, wow. This is turning into cooking escape. I can just hear him shouting, "Prepare to fry!" while swinging that pan like a sword. Just don't let him earn a bonus for extra crispiness.
Ugh, he's blocking every attack I make. Finally, he's down. And that frying pan is no longer a threat. Great, girls, but don't relax just yet. We need to run further before something new appears in this prison. Every second here can be dangerous, so let's stick together and keep our pace.
Hooray, you did amazing, Rumi. Now, the main thing is not to get distracted by excitement, and there are probably more traps and enemies ahead. We're with you, so let's move carefully and in sync.
I'm thrilled by your victory, but let's not waste time on applause. The prison clearly has more surprises waiting for us. Run!
Wow, these lasers are everywhere. I have to fly upward and dodge them by mere millimeters, or I'll get hit. This part of the prison seems designed to test my reaction and agility. And believe me, it doesn't forgive mistakes.
Whoa, I couldn't handle that kind of precision myself, Rumi. You're literally moving like you've merged with the air, and every maneuver is pure skill. Just don't lose rhythm, or the lasers will punish instantly.
Haha, I'd be screaming and closing my eyes by now. But you're like a superhero! Lasers here, lasers there, and you're still agile and graceful in the chaos? I'm just jealous from afar.
Whoa, a robot is waiting for us outside. Looks like it's not in a friendly mood, so I'll have to show that I'm not here for a stroll. Every move counts, every second could decide the outcome of this fight.
Be careful, Rumi. It's clearly not an ordinary robot, and if it catches you off guard, things could get nasty. Keep your distance and use the environment to your advantage.
I'm already curious to see how you'll maneuver through this fight. This robot looks dangerous, but if anyone can handle it, it's definitely you, Rumi.
Ugh, he's completely impenetrable. It feels like all my strikes just slide off his armor, and I'm starting to wonder if there's even a way to beat him. I need to come up with a clever tactic fast, or I'll be stuck here forever, and freedom will remain just a dream.
Wow, Rumi, this looks really tough, but if you can find a weak spot or use something in the environment, you'll make it. Remember, every fight is not just about strength, it's about anticipating moves.
An unbreakable robot, you say? Sounds like a challenge. I'm sure you can handle it, Rumi. Just a bit of cleverness and determination, and that armor won't stand in your way.
Oh no! He's overpowering me. I can barely hold on. It feels like every second drags forever, and my strength is slipping away. If I don't come up with something right now, this fight's over, and my whole escape streak will crash down.
Rumi, hang in there! Don't give up. You've escaped worse situations before, and you can do it again. Try using his strength against him. He's probably overconfident.
Come on, Rumi. Pull yourself together and show that metal hunk who's the real star here.
Hey everyone! Today we're playing something totally different. Easy Grow Obby! With every step, we get taller and taller, which already sounds like madness. I have no idea what'll happen when we're as big as skyscrapers, but I promise it'll be fun and a little scary.
Oh, that sounds amazing! I can already imagine us walking through the level while the world below looks tiny like a toy city. I just hope getting taller doesn't mess up my balance, because I don't want to be giant and clumsy at the same time.
Ha! Obviously me! I always level up faster than anyone, even when the game doesn't expect it. But seriously, turning into giants in an obby sounds like the perfect way to test who's the real queen of balance.
Let's make it a real race today. Whoever finishes first is the giant of the day. I think that'll make the obby way more exciting. Just don't try to push me off. I know your tricks. I can already feel the rush.
Oh, I'm always up for a challenge. But don't say later that I only beat you because the wind was on my side. Honestly, racing while we grow taller sounds like chaos in the best possible way.
Ha! Cute idea, but I'm not just ready. I've already finished in my mind. You girls can warm up while I perfect my giant stride. Just a warning though, if one of you steps on me by accident, I'll call it sabotage.
Whoa, this is amazing. I just grew taller and now I'm running like a giant. It feels incredible. The whole world looks so tiny, like I could jump across the entire obby in one step. The best part is being able to change size while running. One moment tiny, the next gigantic, just for fun.
Haha, totally. I just shrank down and now everything feels massive, like I'm in a cartoon. It actually helps with traps. Just shrink and slip under them like a ninja. Then boom, grow back, and suddenly you feel unstoppable again.
I have no idea how you two manage this. I keep switching between giant and ant-sized and losing all sense of direction. But honestly, it's hilarious. One second I'm towering over the map, the next I'm staring at dust particles. The only real danger is getting stuck at average height.
Look how beautiful this map is. Everything's so colorful, like we've stepped into a candy world after the rain. I almost don't want to keep running. I just want to stand here and watch the colors shimmer.
Yeah, this place feels like a dream. So many bright colors. Everything's sparkling like it's a festival that never ends. I'm almost afraid to ruin it with my jumps, but it's too pretty not to run across the rainbow.
Yeah, it's all rainbows and sparkles, but I already sense trouble. The cutest maps are always the trickiest. Like that candy over there is totally moving on its own. I'm calling it now. But fine, I'll admit it. It's gorgeous enough to deserve a screenshot.
If I could change my size however I wanted, I'd just make myself huge. Boom, straight to the finish line. Imagine me walking across the map, everything tiny under my feet. Even the traps would look like little toys.
I can totally picture that. Are you towering over the whole map, waving at us while we're down there, jumping like ants? But I'd do the opposite. I'd shrink down super small so I could crawl anywhere I wanted.
If I could change size, I'd keep switching every 5 seconds, tiny then huge, just to confuse everyone. Though knowing this game, it would probably crash from the chaos. Still, being gigantic and just walking to the end sounds like a dream for lazy players. Basically, me today.
Zoey, you're so sneaky. I've noticed you always find a way to outsmart everyone, even when the map is totally against us. It's honestly an honor to compete with you, even if it's a bit scary because I never know what trick you'll pull next.
Oh, here we go again. You two are gonna start proving who's sneakier, and I'll end up stuck between you as usual. But I have to admit, Zoey really does pull off the wildest stunts. Remember when she skipped half the course last time?
Ha! Thanks, Rumi. I'll take that as official recognition of my brilliance. I'm not sneaky. I'm just a strategic genius with a sense of humor. And if I do win, I promise I won't brag too much. Okay, who am I kidding? Of course I'll brag.
There are way too many red walls here that deal damage. I can barely run because every second one is trying to fry me alive. Seriously, how are we supposed to race for speed when every step feels like a survival challenge?
Matt, I totally agree. I just started sprinting and instantly hit one. Lost half my health and all my confidence. It's like these walls are here to test our patience. If they gave out medals for getting burned the most, I'd already have the gold one.
That's why I just hop between them like a ninja. You've got to dance with the walls. Damage doesn't hurt as much if you pretend everything's fine. But yeah, racing here is tough. Though honestly, that's exactly why I love maps like this.
Something's off. I can totally feel it. The vibe just got weird. Strange challenges, random animals showing up out of nowhere. I swear, I just saw a giant chicken standing on a button, staring right at me. It's like the game itself started breathing chaos.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like the map came to life and now it's just messing with us on purpose. These animals act way too calm, like they know we're not getting out of here. If this isn't a secret zoo obby mode, I have no clue what it is.
Honestly, I kind of like it. Animals, platforms, total chaos. It's the usual, just with extra flavor. Maybe it's just a game phase. First you run, then you panic, then you realize everything alive wants to eat you. Just another normal Friday in Roblox.
All right, girls, no mercy this time. I'm totally winning today. Even if I have to jump through every trap blindfolded, my adrenaline's off the charts. I feel like a real speedrunner. Whoever finishes last has to buy everyone virtual ice cream.
Oh, really? You seem to forget I'm already ahead. I practice obbies every day, so get ready to lose, champion. And if I win, I want my ice cream to taste like victory and maybe a tiny bit of smugness.
You two are so confident, it's hilarious. I'm just running for the art of chaos. Let the lava, jumps, and platforms decide our fate. And if victory falls into my lap, I promise to look humble, at least for the first 3 seconds.
I won't give up and I won't stop, no matter what challenge comes my way, even if the platform under me disappears. Right now, I've got the spirit of victory burning in my eyes, and I can feel the finish line getting closer.
That's the spirit, Rumi. Just don't forget. The fastest one usually falls first. Trust me, I've been there, but honestly, your determination is contagious. It's making me run even faster.
And here I am wondering, why rush so much? The real art is falling dramatically and standing up even cooler! But fine, if you two are going full speed to the end, I'll join. Just with a touch of irony and good posture.
Ugh, I can feel my energy running out, like I just sprinted through a marathon made of lava. Everything's getting harder near the end, my legs are ready to quit. But nope, I won't stop now.
Haha! Hang in there, Rumi. I can barely move myself. It feels like someone glued my feet to the floor. But that feeling when you're almost there and can't give up, that's stronger than any energy drink.
Haha, that's it. You can all give up now. I won! I'm at the finish line and feel like a champion who just cleared 100 levels with no sleep. I can't even feel my legs anymore. But this victory was totally worth it. Now where's my trophy and epic fanfare? I've earned it. Hey everyone, today's gonna be totally insane. We're walking on walls. Yep, literally. I can already feel gravity getting offended and taking a vacation.
What? On walls? Rumi, did you press another weird button again? I just hope the ceiling doesn't decide to become the floor.
Well, if the ceiling does become the floor, no panic. We just flip over and pretend it was part of the plan.
Oh, this is insane. I'm actually walking on walls. It feels like I've turned into some kind of superhero. Or maybe the world just glitched to match my vibe. Careful, I might climb the ceiling next.
Rumi, just remember, if you fall, you'll fall sideways, not down. I can't even tell which way is down anymore. It's like the whole place turned into a puzzle that's making fun of us.
Ha! You two just can't think in 3D. I'm about to turn 90 degrees and stroll across the ceiling like a stylish bat. Just gotta avoid bumping into that door. Also on the wall.
We're like Spider-Man, but without the webs or stunt doubles. Just running on walls with our own feet like it's a totally normal day, even though physics is clearly having a breakdown.
If this is a normal day, then my breakfast is currently stuck on the ceiling. I'm seriously losing track of what's the wall and what's the floor, and I might just turn into a cube soon.
I'm fine with it, honestly. Feels like an amusement park ride, except when gravity finally remembers us, let's all scream together to make the fall look dramatic.
These traps are so easy. Once you start walking on walls, everything feels simple. Like the game suddenly decided to give us a vacation from fear.
Yeah, easy for you to say. While you're up there running on walls, I'm still down here in the reality where falling hurts and looking down is a bad idea.
I'm loving it though. Feels like we're in a ninja movie, just without the script and with a chance to fall into lava.
Look, girls, we're running right above lava, and thank goodness it doesn't flow upward, or I'd already be roasted like a marshmallow at a campfire. Still, it looks so pretty, I almost want to take a selfie with it.
Yeah, you definitely take that selfie right before evaporating. I'm trying not to look down. Like, that lava's hypnotic, makes me want to check if it's real, but I'm not that curious.
Honestly, if lava did flow upward, that would be the perfect metaphor for our channel. Nothing goes how it should, but it still looks epic. Okay, let's keep running before Rumi starts a hot challenge.
We seriously need a new superpower. Running right on lava. Imagine the floor burning beneath us and we're just walking like it's a runway of fire. Even the lava itself would be scared of how confident we look.
You always manage to turn danger into a fashion trend, Rumi, but I have to admit, the idea sounds thrilling. Lava running with a touch of panic and elegance. I bet viewers would love watching us trying not to burn rather than actually succeeding.
Oh yeah, viral for sure. Mostly because our sneakers would melt and start smoking. But honestly, that's so our vibe. Chaos, confidence, and zero sense of self-preservation. Just imagine the memes. When you tried saving on floor heating and ended up in hell.
The one thing you definitely shouldn't do here is jump. I just tried it. And I swear gravity took it personally. The floor disappeared, everything spun around, and I barely avoided diving straight into lava.
Ha, sounds like a new survival philosophy. Well, don't jump and everything will be fine. But honestly, when you flew up, it looked epic, like a superhero who forgot her cape. Maybe we should take smaller steps and skip the acrobatics?
Yeah, if we got a coin every time someone said don't jump, we'd have bought anti-gravity boots by now. But Rumi's right. Even the air here feels suspiciously crunchy. Let's just walk quietly, like we're in a museum of traps.
If we could fly, we'd completely lose all the fun. Imagine just soaring over all the traps. No suspense, no adrenaline-filled panic, only boredom and empty air routes. I love when every move requires caution and makes your heart pound like a drum.
I agree, Rumi. The tension is what makes it exciting. If we could fly, I wouldn't even feel the fear of going through the traps. Everything would be too smooth, and then the jokes and memes wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Yeah! And honestly, I enjoy that feeling of risk. Having to think and jump carefully to avoid traps gives real satisfaction. Flying would be way too easy, like playing in tourist mode with no restrictions.
Yeah, if we didn't fall, it would be funny. Imagine walking like superheroes, perfectly balanced, and all the effect of the crazy traps disappearing. I love when even small mistakes create drama and force us to improvise.
I agree, Rumi. Without falling, everything would be too smooth and boring. Mistakes and funny moments make our actions real and exciting. Every time someone trips, I feel it with them and enjoy the process even more.
Yeah, I also think that falling makes everything much more interesting. It shows we're real and have to struggle with the situation, not just go through it automatically. Without it, it would be like a simulator training video. Boring and emotionless.
Wow, there's way too much lava here. It's getting really hot. I can feel every step under our sneakers practically melting beneath us. I guess this room was designed to test who can stay calm and not freak out from both fear.
Yeah, Rumi, the heat feels intense, even if we're standing still. But it makes everything more exciting, since we have to plan every move carefully. I can already imagine how funny it would be if someone accidentally dives into lava. Though hopefully not us.
Whoa, the heat is really real. Even the air seems to melt here, and every movement takes full focus. But it's both fun and scary. A perfect mix for our games. You fall, you laugh, you balance, you stress, and the viewers are thrilled with every step we take.
The finish line is close, so let's have a mini race to see who reaches it first. Imagine us dashing through lava, jumping over obstacles, and trying not to fall while our hearts beat in sync with every step. I think this will be a true test of speed and courage at the same time.
Great idea, Rumi. I'm ready for the race and will do my best to keep up. Even if the rivers of lava around us make everything trickier, it only adds to the adrenaline. I can already imagine us laughing as we try to overtake each other while staying safe.
Yeah, I want to join this race too. Even if the lava obstacles throw surprises our way, it's like a real mix of challenge and fun, requiring both focus and speed at the same time. I bet the viewers will be thrilled watching who reaches the finish line first.
No time for jokes. I want to win and reach the finish line first. It feels like the lava flows are set against us today, and every move requires full concentration. I can feel my heart pounding while adrenaline guides each step.
All right, Rumi, I'm serious too. Even if the rivers of lava make it harder, I want to prove I can make it through without losing focus or agility. Every step seems crucial now, and a tiny mistake could ruin everything.
I agree, Rumi. I'm fully ready and want to reach the end as fast as possible. Even the lava obstacles won't stop me if I watch every move carefully.
Oh, I came in second. Mira won. Well, it's fine. Even if I'm not first, the race itself was incredible. Lava rivers, jumps, and balancing on the edge. Okay, girls, where are we this time? It's so dark. It feels like someone turned off not just the lights, but common sense too, and the door's locked. Of course it is. A brand new day, and we're already trapped again.
I really don't like how quiet it is here. It's weird that nothing's moving. Maybe it's a test of patience. Whoever screams first loses.
Don't make a sound. We got out, but if anything creaks or falls right now, they'll hear us for sure.
Even the air here feels like it's whispering, move quietly. Every step sounds loud, even though we're basically walking on tiptoe.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that there's a chef wandering around here? I'm pretty sure he's the one who locked us in that room. Look at him, standing there with a ladle like he's about to cook 3 girls in panic soup.
What? A chef? Oh no, not again. Why is there always some creepy guy with kitchen gear wherever we end up? If he comes closer, I swear I'm throwing a chair at him.
Wait, maybe he's just looking for his lunch with the ingredients for it, but knowing our luck, we're probably the main course of the day. So yeah, let's not test that theory. Quick, turn right.
Damn, someone bumped that rope and the bell rang. Looks like the chef caught us and is alerting the guards. We need to move fast. Someone has to get close and cut the rope so the bell stops and we can break free.
Okay, quick and careful. I've got a small knife in my bag, but we'll approach from a flank so the chef doesn't notice any movement. One wrong step and we're shoved back into that dark room.
Perfect! It's cinematic. Rumi draws attention, Mira cuts the rope, and I make a fake noise and bait the chef away.
Well, now you don't have a knife in your bag, Rumi. Why did you even mention it? I wanted to take the scissors and sneak past quietly, but because of that, I touched him. Now he's caught us, and we have to start all over again. There's no way we'll get through like this.
I do have a knife in my purse, but the problem is that I don't have a purse. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We still have 1 life left, and now we'll definitely be able to get through everything. Let's do everything quickly and try not to get caught by him.
Don't let him catch you. It's quite easy because he has his back to us. We just have to cut this rope carefully. Let Rumi do it, that's all. And what happened now?
So quietly, I cut it, and it looks like I did it, and in theory, he shouldn't hear us. Look, the bell is still untouched, which means we can calmly escape, or not. It rang after all. But how is that possible? The rope was already cut.
Well, she was the one who kept saying we needed to be quiet, but she couldn't even cut the rope, even though it's easier than easy. Okay, let's not argue now. We know where to run, and I hope he won't be here. We'll be able to escape after all.
Well, I didn't expect us to jump over your trap. You won't scare us with these holes in the floor. We're not easily frightened. We'll overcome any obstacle you put in our way. Got it, Cook? You won't be turning us into food.
Well said, friend. And I would like to say, guys, if you want our videos to continue, be sure to give us lots of likes, because lately we haven't been getting many views, and because of that, we might stop making videos. So please support us with your likes.
Oh, that's sad, of course, but let's not talk about sad things right now. We've fallen into some kind of dungeon. That's definitely better than falling into the hands of the cook. I think it's no less dangerous here than when he catches us.
Don't worry. Look how quickly everything passes with Rumi. With her, you can completely forget that some chef is chasing us. And as soon as I said that, of course, this chef had to jump out of the ceiling too. We need to do something here.
It seems that numbers will light up on the screen, and we will need to enter them. Okay, let me enter them. Will you tell me the numbers? Or how are we going to do this if we can't manage it? He'll just catch us.
Okay, enter 3, then there will be more numbers. As soon as it lights up, I'll tell you to enter 6, and the last number is 1.
Well, everything worked out. No, look, we just opened the passage for him. It didn't work out right. How could that be? The color that was there with those numbers made sense. It's sad.
Girls, we've come to the same place again, and now we definitely won't make a mistake. Just name all the numbers correctly, and I'll lead them and the color. Don't forget to specify, and then we can move on. Now wait, I did something by accident, and it worked.
You didn't even let me get a word in. I don't know how you guessed them despite the screen, but now it's not worth thinking about because we can climb higher, and look where we've been all this time underground, and it looks like some kind of huge hole that he dug.
Yes, He's not just some chef, he's a maniac. It's scary to imagine what dish he would make out of us. I think he would make pasta out of me. It would probably turn out to be delicious pasta. Although, no, wait, maybe it wouldn't be tasty.
Where are we now? We climbed out of a huge hole, and it's winter outside with real snow falling. And we're cold with no hats, no jackets, no winter boots, no warm pants, no warm sweaters. We don't even have warm socks or insulated earphones to keep us from freezing our ears off. Our ears freeze.
It's better to be out in this crazy cold than with this chef who just smiles and thinks about how to make us into tasty burgers. Yeah, I don't like the pasta option. I bet he really wanted to make it.
What are you talking about? I don't understand you. It's very warm. Well, yes, it's snowing. Wait a minute. Who's that on the fence? It's the cook. Oh no, he woke us up. I think it was a fart spray or someone spoiled the air.
I don't know what that magic spray was that smelled so good, but it transported us to some other dimension, and now everything here is fluffy and pink. What kind of place is this? It's some kind of secret corner, his dream world, and he decided that we should be there.
It seems that this is really not the world we were in before. Maybe it's some kind of spray that teleports us to the sky, because look, it's quite warm here and it was cold there, and it can only be either in another dimension or very far away.
Well, we lost because of you. Can you jump properly, or why are you falling? We'll never escape this dimension. I don't want to spend eternity on this cloud. We need to get our act together, girls. Otherwise, they'll win.
Well, she fell. It happens. Now, it may be that you will fall too, and well, we won't take our anger out on each other. That's exactly what he wants. Let's just remember everything we learned when we ran away and all those similar places not so far away. We just need to be quick and careful. Eyes, they'll win.
Well, it would be really scary if we ended up here forever, but I don't even know. Look, there's lightning in the distance. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a huge fan here that wants to blow you away every second. Well, while I was talking, someone fell, and who was it?
Well, it was me, but you said there was lightning, and I hadn't noticed it before. And what happened? Of course, they hit me. I admit it, honestly, although it says here perfectly clearly that it's my fault and that I was complaining a second before. Oh, well, never mind.
Everything, girls. This is our last life. If one of us dies now, it will be final, and we won't be able to go through it again? Well, of course we can. If the guys get a lot of likes and want a sequel, then we definitely will. But just survive, girls.
It's easy to say, and probably easy to do. Look, Zoey is running first, and she fell. She really fell. That was her last life.
Well, sorry, but now, in order to continue, the guys will need to get a lot of likes. Guys, did you hear the girls? Please forgive me. Write in the comments whether you forgive me and what's going on in my head. Oh, how awful. Oh.
Hey everyone! Girls, looks like today we've landed in the creepiest prison ever. Everything here feels alive, like the walls themselves are watching us. I swear I can hear them whispering, "You won't escape, but we will. We always do."
Yeah, this place looks straight out of a nightmare. Chains everywhere, flickering lights, and that eerie humming echoing through the halls. I've got chills already, but since we're here, we'd better start finding a way out.
A scary prison. Sounds like the perfect start to one of our adventures. I'm just wondering how long it'll take before something starts chasing us. Let's take bets.
I think I figured it out. This is the 99 Nights in the Wood prison! The legend says inmates wander through a haunted forest 99 nights until they lose their minds. Creepy, right? But knowing us, we'll turn those 99 nights into the fastest escape show ever.
Whoa, even the name sounds cursed. I swear, it's not just the walls whispering here. Even the shadows seem to move, watching every step we take. But if there's a legend, there must be a hidden way out somewhere.
99 nights? Puh, let's just cut that down to 1 and be gone before breakfast. Though honestly, it sounds like a challenge. Survive the forest and don't lose your mind.
Weird. There's no forest here at all. I was expecting trees and fog, not dull gray walls and flickering lights. If this really is 99 nights in the wood, then I seriously hope we don't have to spend 99 nights escaping. I'll start talking to the bugs before that happens.
Maybe the wood is just a metaphor. Like, we're the ones lost in the dark, searching for freedom. But honestly, I'd prefer one normal exit over any deep meaning right now.
Or maybe the forest appears once you start going crazy. So yeah, girls, let's keep it together and avoid chatting with the walls, okay? Especially you, Rumi. If something offers you tea, just run.
These walls can offer me tea all they want, but I'm not in the mood for a tea party right now. We're escaping, not having a cozy evening with cookies and chamomile. Do they even realize this is a prison, not a spa retreat?
At least someone here is trying to be polite. The last prison greeted us with alarms and guards, not tea offers. Maybe they just want us to relax so we won't notice the traps. Still, I don't trust any drink that appears without a cup.
Oh, great. The walls are talking now. What's next? They start asking for tips. Maybe they've got a whole tea club for prisoners in here. Just don't tell me the next trap is a green tea tasting with poison.
My heart's racing faster than when we fell into that lava pit last time. If we don't move now, they'll turn us into their midnight snacks. Come on, girls. Time to make this the fastest escape in history.
Rumi, tea can wait. Survival can't. Those monsters look like they haven't blinked in weeks, and I don't plan to find out why. Let's keep to the shadows. Maybe they'll mistake us for ghosts, though honestly, I'm starting to feel like one already.
No tea parties? No monster hugs? Got it! But if one of them catches us, I'm blaming Rumi's fastest escape in history speech. Just saying, every time you say that, something explodes 5 seconds later.
These monsters are so interesting. A ram and an owl. It's like someone mixed a farm with a haunted forest. They look weird, but kind of fascinating. Maybe they just want to be friends. Though if the ram starts charging, I'm running for my life.
A ram and an owl. It sounds like a strange fairy tale without a happy ending, but they really are curious. The owl's watching us, and the ram's stomping like he's about to attack. Maybe they're the guards of this prison.
Interesting is one way to put it, Rumi. I'd say terrifyingly cute until they get too close. If that ram hits us even once, I'm giving him a medal for the most unexpected attack. Just hope the owl doesn't start singing I Can't Handle a Horror musical.
Nope, they're not cute at all. They're actually pretty scary. Especially if you imagine the lights going out in this prison. That would be terrifying. Don't even give them that idea, or they might really try it just to see how we'd react in the dark.
Oh, totally. Without light, this place would be nightmare level creepy. Just think footsteps, whispers, and glowing ram eyes somewhere in the corner. Ugh, no thanks. I'd rather everything stay bright like a movie set.
Yeah, no dark experiments, please. If the lights go out, I'm just going to pretend to be part of the furniture. Though knowing my luck, the owl will still land on my head and start philosophizing about eternity.
What if we turn the lights off ourselves and just sneak out quietly? They won't even see us and we'll be free. Although, to be honest, it's kind of scary. What if those monsters can see better in the dark than we can? Still, the idea sounds way too tempting not to try.
Interesting plan. But if we turn off the lights, I'll definitely run straight into a wall. Still, if it's our best chance to escape, I'm in. Just hope we won't have to find the exit by touch.
Oh, sure. Brilliant. We turn off the lights, get lost, scare ourselves, and accidentally end up back in our cell. I love it already. But you know what, Rumi? If this works, I'll officially call you the master of stealthy darkness escapes.
Actually, wait. There's the owl, and it can see in the dark. If we turn off the lights, it'll spot us immediately and attack. And imagine the ram charging blindly. Total chaos. Better keep the lights on. They're more of an ally than a trap.
Exactly. The owl is like a night motion detector. We might try to hide, but it'll sense us instantly. And the ram, it won't know who's who and will just trample everything in sight. Better bright than surprise chaos.
So turning off the lights is a terrible idea. Owl sees in the dark, the ram hits us by accident, and I end up in the middle of all this. Fine, let the lights stay on while we find our way to freedom.
Quick! To the cafeteria! grab that food-shooting bazooka and let's run straight into battle. If these monsters need feeding, let them taste pies and soup to the face.
Perfect! The bazooka is exactly what we need. Weird, loud, and slightly ridiculous. The ideal for distraction.
Haha, love this plan. Defeat the enemy with cuisine, and hopefully without post-battle food poisoning.
That actually went surprisingly smoothly. I'm impressed. But it's far from over. We're not outside yet. We need to keep our pace and move through the final corridors carefully. One wrong step and everything could reset.
Yes, it was easier than I expected, but no time to relax. There could be new surprises and patrols outside, so we act quietly and by the plan. I'll move slightly ahead to scout and signal with hand signs.
Okay, I admit, that was slick and almost panic-free, but I'm still keeping the camera ready. We need an epic exit for the thumbnail. While Mira scouts, I'll set up small distractions in case someone tries to stop us, and you two slip past and vanish into the night.
E burst outside, and 3 robo-monsters are waiting for us. They're huge, blocking the neon, and I get chills. But hey, we've faced worse. Let's be precise. I'll draw one head-on while you flank and hit the glowing.
3 against us is serious, but not fatal. I'll spot weak points fast and call the best targets so you don't hit each other.
Yes, we did it! Those robo-monsters are down and I can literally feel the weight lift off my shoulders. The air feels lighter, the neon brighter, and our hearts are racing with victory. Hey, everyone! Today we're back at school, but this time it's something different because the teachers here are us. Ha ha ha, that already sounds suspicious. I definitely wouldn't trust myself with a class.
Wait, really? So we're the ones teaching now? I wonder what the subject is. Escaping, adventuring, or surviving in weird places.
As long as it's not a discipline lesson. Imagine today's topic, how to escape from class.
Great, the lights just went out. Looks like they're not letting us leave that easily. This isn't a school anymore. It's a horror game with class bells.
Perfect, now I can't see a thing. Maybe this is part of the exam. Find your way out in the dark.
Yeah, and the top prize is a heart attack. Let's just hope one of us passes this survival test.
Wait, girls, I jumped and I think I'm stuck in the ceiling. Don't run too far without me, please. I don't want to become part of the school's decor.
Ha ha ha. Wow, Rumi, you're officially part of the furniture now. Should we add you to the schedule as floating class 101?
Don't laugh, Mira. Although, it does look kind of funny. Hold on, Rumi. We'll pull you out before the teachers see you.
All right, team, focus up. We're doing this like real professionals. No panic, no falling, and no me yelling. I jumped the wrong way. Every move counts here. One mistake, and it's back to ventilation.
Aha! Sounds like you're giving a motivational speech to yourself, but fine. I'm in. Thought we moved smooth, clean, and drama-free. Though that last part doesn't really sound like you, Rumi.
Oh, professionals, huh? Then I'll be the professional observer. I'll go last and make sure the floor doesn't collapse under you two. Science requires sacrifices, preferably not me.
I really don't like the fact that our teachers are us. How is that even possible? Are they clones from another dimension? Or maybe aliens pretending to be us? I mean, I love surprises, but not this kind.
Sounds like someone's been watching too much sci-fi, Rumi. But honestly, in this school, I wouldn't even be surprised if we start teaching ourselves.
Imagine Rumi giving herself a bad grade and complaining about it in the diary. Though if they are aliens, they've got a very weird idea of what a school should be.
That's definitely not us. I can feel it. Even though they look exactly like us, like staring into a mirror, there's something off. Their eyes are empty, cold, not real. It's like dolls trying to pretend to be us.
Yeah, I see it too. Their movements are too perfect, too synchronized, like someone just hit copy-paste. The real me doesn't move like that. I'm way more chaotic.
Great, so we've been cloned, and now we're teaching ourselves. Next up, a final exam on how not to lose your mind from all this weirdness.
If we really had to teach ourselves, what would we even teach? I'd probably run a class called Surviving the Chaos. how not to panic when the ceiling falls and the floor suddenly turns into lava. Though honestly, knowing myself, I'd still fail my own test.
I definitely teach something like the art of not caring too much. Rule number 1, if it doesn't go perfectly, just act like it was part of your master plan. It's not a mistake. It's creative freedom.
And I'd start my own department called How Not to Lose It When Everyone Looks Like You. First lesson, don't stare at your clone too long, or you'll start arguing about who's the real one.
I actually like your idea, Mira. Go on. I need more tips, especially if the ceiling decides to fall again.
All right then, rule number 2. When everything's falling apart, just take a deep breath and say, it's part of the quest. Your brain will instantly believe you're in control.
Then I'll add rule number 3. If things get really bad, just smile. The cameras will think you're in a toothpaste commercial, not a total disaster.
All right. But now give me tips about clones. If your copy starts arguing about who's the real one, just blink 3 times and say, system error. That'll confuse her for sure.
Yeah, and if the clone starts lecturing you about life, just record it and post it online as me arguing with myself. Instant viral hit.
Ha! I just give my clone a daily task. Clean the whole school. At least one of us would finally do something useful.
Have you noticed that all the traps here are rusty and old? Looks like these clones have been waiting a long time for us to finally get to the school. I even start to think they've been watching our every move like an experiment. And now they decided to see what we're capable of in real danger.
It really looks like someone planned every turn and every trap in advance. Maybe they even made a list of who would handle it fastest and who would panic just to run their own little tests.
Imagine the clone somewhere, sipping tea and placing bets. Will Rumi manage to jump over this without falling? And here we are, jumping around completely unaware that the real show is happening behind the scenes.
If they look so much like us, they probably know exactly how we'll navigate all these traps. I feel like every step we take is already predicted by them, as if they can read our minds and shape the school around our moves.
Yeah. It really feels like they have a full script of our actions and we don't even realize we're following their plan. Maybe it's their way of testing who's the real escape master and who keeps getting into trouble.
I can just picture them sitting there saying, look, Rumi's about to jump wrong again. Let's put lava nearby. Awesome. And here we are, trying to survive and pass everything gracefully, like this is a normal school.
Look, girls, this isn't food. It's a total nightmare. I can't even tell what this pile of weird bits is supposed to be, and the flies are having a full party over it. Is this what the clones actually eat? No wonder they look so angry and lifeless all the time.
Honestly, I wanted to take a closer look, but the smell alone could make anyone cry. Even robot chefs would refuse to serve something like this. Maybe it's just a trap to scare us off before we find the exit.
Yeah, or maybe it's their secret anti-appetite potion. You take 1 spoonful and instantly remember that being hungry is way better than being a clone. No desserts for them. That explains their creepy vibe.
Well, they're not that scary, to be honest. I mean, look at them. They're literally us, just on a permanent sleep deprivation mode. If I didn't sleep for a week and ate that cafeteria horror, I'd probably look exactly like them too.
Maybe that's because they really are our copies. Just without emotions, without rest, without any spark of life. They look like us, but it's like someone forgot to give them a soul.
Yeah, if they're my clones, I actually feel kind of bad for them. Imagine being me, but without the humor. That's a real punishment, though I guess that means less competition for the spotlight.
Oh, look, we're already outside. We didn't even notice how we passed all those trials and traps. With each new obstacle, we seem to get braver, and our steps almost know where to go by themselves.
Yeah, it feels like we're in a game on the advanced level where the traps aren't really scary and every challenge just adds adrenaline. I love that we're together because obstacles are so much easier and funnier when tackled as a team.
Haha, and I'm already joking about all these trials, even though a minute ago I thought we were doomed. Look, Rumi, the clones didn't expect us to get through this so quickly.
Girls' prison again. Looks like Mystery from Saja Boys decided to make a sequel to our escape.
I knew I celebrated freedom too soon. At least the cell's stylish pink and purple theme.
Yeah, prison with a vibe. But seriously, how many times does he plan to lock us up?
Haha, no way we're staying here. We're professional escape artists. Same drill, lever, vent, and Mystery will be left wondering again.
Oh yeah, I can already picture him fuming when he realizes we vanished again. This time let's move even faster. No chance for him to catch us.
Perfect! That plan's music to my ears. But if I see the exit, I'm running without looking back. And please, no sewers this time. I still have nightmares about that smell.
Guys like him never do anything just for fun. I bet he's planning something. And knowing our luck, we're right in the middle of it again. I just hope it's not some creepy training experiment. That phrase already gives me chills.
You might be right. I mean, he didn't trap us here just to chat. Maybe he's testing how far we'll go before we break. That kind of stuff gives me major horror movie vibes, Rumi.
Horror movie? Please, if this were a movie, I'd already be the comic relief character that survives by accident. But hey, if he's running a weird experiment, maybe it's about who screams first. Spoiler, not M.
I got distracted for a second. There's some kind of spinning wheel of fortune over here. They must have put it here to lure us in, make us waste time instead of escaping. Classic trap, shiny colors and fake prizes.
Yeah, it totally screams trap. I bet if you spin it, it just plays a scary sound or locks the doors again. They really think we'll fall for that.
Or worse, it'll say something like, "Try again tomorrow," and start laughing. Nope, I'm not touching that thing.
Digging in the dungeon bathroom again? If only I had a drill. I wouldn't bother with shovels. I'd just bore through the wall and get out. Faster and cleaner. And seriously, who hid the exit under a toilet?
A drill would be perfect. But for now, we've got shovels and danger. Let's split tasks. Someone digs, someone watches the corridor, and someone monitors the vents. You never know what's lurking down there.
Haha, headline, Rumi drills her way out. Escape complete. Until then, I vote for a trick. Pretend we're cleaning the bathroom to distract the guards, sneak in while they're fooled, and slip through the fresh hole. And if it works, Labubu gets a top digger medal.
Okay, Zoey, forget about Labubu. You're daydreaming again. Everything here looks too pretty, like it's made to make us chill and forget we're in a prison.
Yeah, the vibe is suspiciously cozy. Pink walls, soft lighting. It feels like we're in a commercial set, not a jailbreak. All that's missing is calm background music and tea service.
Hey, I just said if. No need to crush my Labubu dreams. But fine, I get it. If this is a trap, it's a really Instagram-worthy one. Wouldn't surprise me if a robot shows up any second with a tray saying, "Relax, don't resist."
Just ignore that guard. He's never catching us. We've escaped so many prisons already. He's definitely not the one who will stop us. He should go take lessons from someone who's at least almost caught us once.
Totally agree. He's running like his batteries are dying. If the prison gave out medals for failed attempts, his wall would be full of them by now.
Yeah, let him chase and yell. He won't catch us. I almost feel bad for him. Actually, no, I don't. Let's keep running. All would be full of them by now.
Okay, turn the valves. If we twist them right, the prison systems will glitch, steam or water will reroute, and a path will open for us. Move fast and in sync. One turns, one keeps balance, one covers the exit. And we bolt before the guards even realize what happened.
Fine, but be careful. Valves can be tricky. One wrong turn and we might flood ourselves or trigger the whole security system. I'll monitor pressure and alarms, shout if anything goes wrong so we can switch to plan B immediately.
You know, I feel like we're in prison more often than at home. And the worst part is, we haven't even done anything wrong. Somehow every place turns into an escape mission.
Yeah, soon we'll be in the record books for most frequent jailbreaks without a reason. Maybe we were just born with suspicious genius energy.
Or maybe the world just can't handle our level of chaos. We're not inmates. We're like correctional facility tourists.
We definitely didn't plan to become this kind of tourists. I dreamed of oceans, mountains, maybe even space, not endless prisons with robot guards and traps everywhere.
Well, at least we've got our own travel route. Escape from anywhere in under 5 minutes. No travel agency can top that.
And the bonus program is amazing! Every successful escape earns us satisfaction, a rush of adrenaline, and the chance to laugh at the guards who still can't catch us. I can already picture telling all our viewers about it. They'll be thrilled by everything we pull off. 5 minutes.
Aha! Just look at that! I hadn't even finished my sentence, and you already took down that chef. Seriously, how do you handle all these traps and enemies so fast? It feels like we don't even need a plan.
Yeah, I'm in shock too. Every time we think we can catch our breath, something even crazier happens. But I'm glad we stick together. Otherwise, I have no idea how we'd handle all these weird chefs, guards, and traps.
Haha, and I already feel like a part of some epic show! Every time we defeat an enemy, I can almost hear our Roblox fans cheering. But honestly, sometimes I just want to stop and catch my breath. Though with us, that's probably never going to happen.
This prison is so positive, like an Instagram dungeon. Honestly, I had an idea. What if I made my own version and put all the people who ever tried to catch us inside? Picture it. Pink and purple cells, cozy trampolines for rehab.
Rumi? That sounds funny. But let's be realistic. Revenge makes a good storyline. But in practice, it could backfire on us. Better to turn it into a parody show. Guard School, where they take survival classes instead of sitting in cells.
I love the idea! Rumi's Escape Park. I can see the attractions now. The failed capture course, lava spa of reflection, and a VIP section for the trap setters. But yeah, make it a show with tickets and subscriptions, not a real prison. Fans get content, we get revenge by clout, and nobody ends up in handcuffs.
Can you smell that fresh air? It's so invigorating. Freedom is almost here. We just have to dash through the last corridors, dodge the guards, and get outside. I can almost feel the sunlight hitting our faces, letting us breathe freely again.
Yeah, and it seems the wind brings not just air, but hope too. We're almost there. We just need to avoid any last-minute traps, or this feeling of joy will vanish in a second.
Haha, finally, this fresh scent is practically saying, "Girls, you're almost home!" I think even the guards are nervous seeing us pick up speed. The key is to keep our rhythm and slip out together before anyone realizes we're free.
Hey, how come you just jumped over the lava and left me carrying this platform?
Got it, Rumi. Oh, we rushed because we saw a gap and pulled a reflex move.
Look, it's mystery in the robot. This isn't just a guard. It's a full-on nightmare on wheels. Quick, coordinate. We fight together, and not a single strike can be wasted. Every move counts, or he'll overtake us, and it's game over.
It's incredible. I feel like even the air got cleaner after we beat him. We did it together, and every one of us played a key role. No clone or robot can stop us anymore.
I'm still thrilled. Victory feels so sweet, especially after all those insane challenges.
Hey everyone, girls, look around. Where are we? Everything's red and pink like someone tried to turn a prison into a dollhouse.
Yeah, it feels like we've landed in a fashionable nightmare. Everything's so bright, yet so creepy. Even the walls look like they're smiling and watching us.
Red and pink prison. Cuteness and horror mixed together. I just hope the guards aren't teddy bears with lasers, because I'm not mentally prepared for that level of weirdness.
Girls, doesn't it seem strange that the lever to open our cell was right inside it? It's like someone wanted us to escape. Well, whatever. We're out now. But what are these huge purple buns?
Maybe it's one of those cute but deadly traps. Like, touch the wrong one and the floor disappears. Though, honestly, they look bouncy enough to jump on.
Let's just not touch them too fast. Knowing Roblox, these purple things might either launch us to the ceiling or throw us straight back into the cell. Better test them carefully, step by step.
Maybe this is just a weird dream, but not the scary kind. More like a nightmare that turned out not to be so bad. Everything looks creepy, but somehow I'm not terrified, just curious.
Yeah, you might be right. It's like someone tried to make a horror scene, but mixed up the colors and added too much pink. It's not scary. It's like being inside a designer's dream.
Haha, Exactly. If this is a dream, it's definitely a scheduled horror, but with glitter. Even if I wake up, I think I'll actually miss those purple buns.
Zoey, we left those purple buns behind ages ago, and you still can't stop talking about them. Guess they really got into your head, huh? Now they'll stay there forever. Purple, soft, and slightly creepy. Maybe you just have a thing for weird stuff.
Ha ha! Exactly. Some people fear the dark, some fear heights, but Zoey here has both fear and fascination for purple buns. Quite the combo. I should write that down in our team's record book.
Hey, come on! They were perfect, mysterious, shiny, and totally confusing. If I had my own place, I'd put one in the corner just for the vibe. A reminder of our great escape from the pink prison.
Is that acid? Looks like the traps are getting deadlier. One wrong step and it's game over. I didn't think things could get scarier after those purple buns. Girls, move carefully. I've got a bad feeling about what's ahead.
Perfect. Now we've got the full set, and from soft buns to acid pools. I'd call it great level design if we weren't the ones risking our lives. Still, gotta admit, it looks impressive.
Yeah, it's like someone turned a design school into an evil lab. Just don't tell me the next thing is a giant robot spraying acid. That's all I need to complete the nightmare.
Oh, trampolines! So we're going up now? Wait, didn't we just go down a second ago? Up, down, up again. Where are we even going? I'm starting to think this place is built as a trap. Maybe it's an endless maze made to confuse anyone trying to escape.
Great theory, Rumi. We keep bouncing up and down like we're stuck in some glitched video game. Maybe someone's just watching us from above, laughing at our pink and acid chaos run.
Yeah, classic Roblox logic. You try to escape, and instead, you get an infinite trampoline park. Honestly, I'm not even sure we're moving anymore. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a big sign at the end saying, "You're back where you started."
Oh, girls, do you see that? Over there, in the wall, a hole and some creepy face staring at us. It's not moving, just watching. Let's pretend we don't see it, okay? Just keep walking, nice and calm, like everything's fine.
Uh-huh. Nice and calm. Sure. Great plan, Rumi. Ignoring a horror movie face staring right at us, but if it blinks even once, I'm gone.